Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. This is episode I really don't fucking know, and this is I don't know what fucking day it is. Like, literally, every day you wake up, and the question of the day is, what day is it? I have a hard enough time keeping up with the day of the week, so there's no way in hell that I'm going to be able to keep up with the date of the week. Although today is what? April. Wait, is today Tuesday or Wednesday?
It's Wednesday?
It really is Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why I just asked that question like that is because normally we record on Tuesdays and the show premieres on Wednesdays. So is it like real life Wednesday today or is it like fake Wednesday like when we record?
No, it's real life Wednesday.
So it's real life Wednesday. So today's April Fool's Day.
It is.
I love you.
I love you too.
April Fools.
I meant it.
We hope you guys are all doing well. We are still stuck in this quarantine world. It's still so surreal that this is happening. I think, like most people, I felt as though we've come so far scientifically and electronically that I didn't think that something like this could really happen. I kind of look at things like they are in the movies, like, ooh, there's a disease. The CDC gets right on it and then it's fixed. But that's just not the case. And I think coronavirus has been, woo, it's been a reality check for all of us about a little bit of everything. But I will say this, if I can be sentimental for a moment, which it will only be a fucking moment because sentimental is just not what I do, it has been nice, like hanging out with your family again. You never realize how busy you are with the everyday hustle and bustle that we're really all like strangers in the night. We come home and you get dinner going, you make sure your kids are doing whatever the hell they're supposed to be doing, and you briefly catch up a little bit, but everything is rushed because it's like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta go to bed because I gotta get up in the morning. So it has been nice to just slow things down a little bit, and then you realize all the things that you don't do that you want to do, and it's like I really have time for it. Unless you're me. Here it is. I was just using I didn't have time as an excuse for not doing shit that I don't want to do. And I'm still not going to do that shit. Like, James and my mom, they've been cooking and cleaning. I'm not doing none of that. I didn't do that shit in the best of times. And I be damn if I'm going to do it in the worst of times. I didn't become a housekeeper. I didn't become a maid. I didn't become a chef. I didn't become a sous chef. I'm not doing no meal planning. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not doing any of that stuff. But I'll just be there to make sure they're doing it all right. How about you, James? Anything you have noticed since being quarantined?
Yeah, I think I've really noticed that there's a lot of stuff that I do that I just took for granted that was just easy, like going to eat, like going out to eat.
Yes.
We go out to eat a lot, probably way more than we should,
Right.
but being home all the time now and actually cooking meals all the time really makes you realize, I guess, how easy it was not to have family time, how
Yeah,
easy
it
it
really
was not
was.
to just be part of anything, just go get sit down, eat by yourself, because I eat by myself all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's that's been a weird one. And then just the availability of simple things like toilet paper, paper towels, and then realizing how ridiculous it is that people have been buying stuff like that in the way they have been.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just gonna tap on coronavirus, one last time before we go into the gab. And this is just in all seriousness, it just really is. They have released the coronavirus baby names that are expected to debut starting in, so what would it be? December? Would that be 9 months from now? Is that
Uh,
right?
yeah, about that.
So, yeah. Okay. So these are some of the baby names. Okay,
Oh my God.
and let's just be honest. This is only going to be in the Black and Hispanic communities because we the only motherfuckers that do shit like this. All right.
Don't be surprised because we've met a few white Keishas and a few white, you know,
Yeah, but when you hear these names,
Oh,
You're
is
going
it
to
like
refer
that?
back to my previous statement. Trust and believe that.
Is this going to be a Scrabble game, basically?
Some of this shit I'm gonna stumble on because it's funny though, but it's just like, wait a minute, how do I pronounce that? These are the expected coronavirus inspired baby names. Pharrell. Like Pharrell.
Oh. Well, that's at least a regular name.
Quarterly. Corrid. Shit. Coridleigl.
Corridli.
Quarterly. Because elite is
Quarterly.
quarterly. Okay,
Oh,
that's
quarterly.
one. Corona. Ko capital RON with a little dash on the top A.
Oh, you mean like your name is Keisha.
Yes, but it's capital KO capital RONA.
So
Corona.
Corona.
Oh shit! How am I gonna say
God.
this? Maccovid. So it's MC capital COVID.
Macovid.
Oh, is that how you say it?
I have no idea.
Coronavirus.
That's
How
the
do you?
first time.
What's the scientific way to say it? COVID. Okay. So this is McCovid.
Macovid.
Okay. This one is Covey.
Kobe.
COHVY.
See, oh God, they be
I
adding too
said
many.
Black people and Hispanic people. This is how we do things.
Yeah, but y'all just add so many letters.
Yeah, well, wait till you hear this next one.
Oh shit.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna assume this one is inspired by Charmin toilet paper. Charmina. SHARMINA. Why do I sound like I'm in a spelling bee?
I don't know.
The word is Charmina. SHARMINA. Can you use it in a sentence? Yo mama is a fucking cunt for naming you Charmina after Charmin toilet paper. Is that good enough right there? Okay. Next on the list is Corona-Lisa. Corona Lisa.
Now that is a white trash name.
Yeah, that's trailer park right
That's
there.
trailer park.
100%. Then this was a nickname, Lil Rona. That's a rap name. That's a rap name.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You should release a song now.
Lil Rona?
Yeah, as Lil Rona.
I think you're right. Okay, let me see. There's a few. What the
Hating them white blood cells.
Okay, this is. Oh my God. Okay. This one is a first and middle name. Okay. Corona, Lachey, the virus. D apostrophe
Wait.
VIRUS. Corona, Lachey, the virus.
Is this like a Corona version of Megan Thee Stallion?
No, this is no. This is not a rap name. This is a name.
Lashandra the Virus.
Now the next one is Quarantina. QUARANTINA.
This cannot be real. This has to be like written by Cedric the Entertainer.
This one is COVID, but spelled with the K. KOVYD. This. Oh, okay. This one is Coronalyn. KORONAHLYN.
That I could see that one being used like 5 years ago. Yeah, Coronalyn.
Ooh. Okay. This one is Quarantine. QUARYNTINE. Quarantine.
Like Clementine, but quarantine.
This is.
Oh shit.
My Corona.
Okay, that's a song.
Well, here's the funny thing is like I thought I was the only person who like every time I hear Corona I think my Sharona.
Yep.
All right, this one is spelled MY capital KORONAH. Oh my God.
So they're doing the capital K. When do we see like the Q? Because Q by itself makes a K name, like Iraq, Qatar.
Give it another week.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here is one. Pandominica. PAN hyphen capital DEMICAH.
You know, in a month, we're gonna have to do like a Google public name search and see if anybody actually named their kids
You know
these.
someone is. Here's another one. This is Mia Corona.
Like Mia Bella, Mia Corona.
Yeah, this okay. This one is Ka hyphen Demia. Or is it I don't, you may have to help me out with this one. It's Kough.
Cough.
Cough Demia. Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Oh, I can't. That
It
was
was
too much for
cough.
me.
Well, I guess it'd have to be UGH.
I don't know. Here is
Comenia,
Comenia.
I guess.
I guess. I don't know. Okay,
They're
here's
fucking
another one.
stupido.
Tintin Quarantino. So it's Tintin.
Quentin.
Like instead of Quentin, it's Tintin.
Tintin.
Tintin Quarantino.
Come on, this has to be a joke list.
This one, and here's the last one.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this one is the last one, and it's for twins. Twin one's name is Covida. Cobida. And twin number two's name is 19. For the full list, I will post this on our social media pages. Make sure you're following us on our Facebook page. Make sure to like us and follow us. And you can also follow us on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to us on iTunes. There you can leave us a review. I would love it if you would leave us a 5-star rating. You can also check us out on iHeartRadio podcasts, TuneIn app, and the Laughable app. And if you're interested in getting some fabulous perks, you can go to Patreon and become a patriot.
Patron.
See, that's just stupid.
Patriot.
It's just those words just don't go right together. If you go to Patreon to become a patriot.
A patron.
That sounds too much like the other word.
No, you're a patron. So Patreon is a word that's been created for the product.
Patreon.
A patron is anybody who supports something. You're a patron of something. You're a patron of a store.
I tell
a
you
patron
what,
saint.
if you pay to get the extra perks of being a patriot of the Libra Lounge, you are officially a Libra Lounge patriot. I think we need a symbol.
Yeah,
I think we need like a Mockingjay symbol.
We need a logo for that.
I think we need that. All right.
You need a Mockingjay that's actually mocking something. That's more in line with Libra Lounge.
Mockingjay is mocking something.
Yeah, like mocking, like making fun of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and then, Producer James has a kind of okay idea.
Little Mockingjay with just saying bitch or something
Or
like
have
that.
a P for petty in it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, folks. If you're a friend of the Libra Lounge, you know what time it is. It is time for the gap.
We know she has a really big mouth, which sounds kind of dirty, and that's probably true too. Let's gossip the gab with Keisha.
I'll say this, since coronavirus has been going around, the celebrities have really not been acting a fool because their ass is afraid of dying. We have added to the celebrity list of people with coronavirus. Last week, Prince Charles now has coronavirus, and one of the Queen's footmen, he also has it. So Queen Elizabeth and her hubby, they decided to flee Buckingham Palace. How do you get coronavirus in Buckingham Palace? That would be like the greatest place on earth to do like social distancing.
Well, but remember, you have so many people. There's the servants, there's workers, there's.
I'm not trying to be about no servants.
No, I'm just saying.
They gotta come in through the back. We don't know. They go through like the secret rooms and stuff like that. I don't want to see no servants.
I'm just saying there's a lot of people.
No, the Queen don't see servants.
The Queen has servants.
She has them, but she don't see them.
They have to see her to serve.
That I'll be damned. I tell you what, when I become queen and I have a Buckingham Palace of my own, I'm not gonna see no damn servants. I'm gonna have servants to deal with the servants. That's just how I think it should be. Of course, we've got Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. I think they're on the road to recovery.
Well, they were on the road
when they announced it, right?
No, they were like driving around.
Yes, they were. They were.
Yeah, they're past it.
Idris Elba and his wife have it, even though so many people think that that is like not true. They don't think that they have it. They're
It,
just doing it for the clout.
it
Then why are you
doesn't
trying to
matter.
clown on coronavirus?
It doesn't really matter. He's not at risk of, I mean, any dying or anything. It's
Well,
just,
they're saying because he posted a video about it, he made it real. I mean, he's a fucking actor.
see,
Why do people get so offended and in their feelings when an actor acts? They don't just do it for the camera.
yeah, no shit. I don't,
Yeah,
you know, they don't do this when anybody catches the flu the last 20
exactly.
years. That's,
So I'm sure. Let's just say Idris Elba has had the flu every flu season since in the last 10 years. But now that coronavirus is a new great big thing, he has to make a video stating that he has the coronavirus.
this is like the next cool disease now.
It's people are cloud chasing coronavirus.
They really are. Like we're tired of hearing about AIDS or
Yes.
diabetes or
So
and
it's
that's
like
corona.
coronavirus is the thing to have right now.
It's the new spring
That's
fashion.
kind of how Idris Elba and his wife have made it. I mean, they are seriously trying to get coronavirus just for the clout.
So I can't wait until I see somebody blinging out a ventilator. Like, this is how you wear coronavirus this spring.
Well, you know if I get coronavirus, I'm like, y'all have to first of all paint my ventilator pink, and I need bling on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I was a bitch that I had a feeling.
It's the cool thing to have.
Yeah, it's the cool thing to have. All the cool kids have it. The day I had a feeling, I just had a feeling. I'm like, me and Skylar need to go and get our nails done. I need to get my eyelashes refilled and everything. And I'll be damned if the very next day they close down all of the nail spas and things like that.
Yep.
And it was so funny because when we were getting it done, primarily, I don't know how it is in other parts of the United States, but here in Texas, if you're Asian, you own a nail salon.
It's the same everywhere.
Tell me why the fuck they were in there talking about Chinese people. Oh, this is a fucking Chinese virus. They always do stuff. I'm like, look, bitch, to the whole rest of the world, all of y'all Chinese. You know what I mean?
Well, but I mean, people forget about that. Is that that's like somebody talking to you and calling you Canadian. Like, you're not
right.
Canadian.
I'm not Canadian.
Even though it's close.
Right. It's
you can't
American.
tell us apart to look.
Yeah,
but it's
Asian.
not
You've
the same
got your Vietnamese. You've got your Filipinos. You've got Chinese, Japanese, Korean. There's so many.
Laotian,
Yeah.
Malaysian.
Yeah. So right now, I don't think it's cool to be Chinese anymore because everyone's going to be like, oh, one of your relatives started the whole bat-eating coronavirus pandemic, right? Like, I'm sure Chinese people right now are saying, no, I'm not Chinese. I'm Vietnamese or something like that. They're pretending to be something else.
Well, they put out a bunch of messages on social media about, not treating Chinese people poorly or no discriminating, which
it's pretty bad
fair.
that you have to put that out there, but that's just the world that we live in. All right. So there's not much going on in celebrity news and gossip. So we're going to do a quick reality TV roundup. Teen Mom OG. I don't know why MTV is still trying to make this shit happen. Teen Mom OG has to be the most boring thing on television. It's more boring than the PBS series Sit and Be Fit. Like, I'd rather watch Sit and Be Fit and actually try to do some of the exercises. Teen Mom OG premiered 2 weeks ago. There's the only person who really has a storyline is Amber because of her, as she always reminds us, her mental health issues. When did it become okay to constantly say you have mental health issues? That used to be shit people tried to hide.
It really was.
Yeah, not anymore. Not because of Teen Mom.
Because everything is something to be
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I have mental health. That's Amber's thing. And, we're following her court case. This season picks up a little bit after she had the altercation with the hatchet and trying to break down the wall with her ex-fiance / baby daddy Andrew. Now we're following her as she's going through the court proceedings and things such as that. So that's kind of exciting, but not really because we've been following it so closely in real life. We know. I want to hear like some things that we haven't heard on the news. But of course, every time someone asks her questions, like, I can't talk about that because it's an ongoing court case.
You just said a door breaking in and a hatchet. Did she go full The Shining?
She tried to, yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And the funny thing about that is Amber Portwood is pretty small as far as height goes. I only think
She
she's
don't
like
look it. Like she
she's
looks
only
big.
like 5'2".
Oh,
But that guy is old. He's taller than you. He's over 6'2". And she still was trying to kick his ass. You know what, Amber? You my girl. I like that because it don't matter what size I am. I will still try to kick your ass. I mean, she was smart. She went and got a hatchet and everything like that. But I'm like, who the fuck just has a hatchet? Like, do we have a hatchet?
yeah.
Or maybe it was an axe. Anyway, it was some shit that's not supposed to be used to break down a door and get to your baby daddy.
Except by like firemen.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she's not one of those. And I don't think at this point she could be any kind of social servant.
She should not social anything.
No, she didn't, especially with those mental health issues that she's having. We've got Kate and Tyler, who are as fucking boring as ever. And once again, we've got Caitlin, who constantly has to remind us of her mental health issues and her postpartum.
Well, if she'd stopped getting pregnant, she wouldn't be postpartum.
Well, here's the thing.
Didn't she have like 5 kids? Is she the one with like 4 or 5?
No, she's got 3, and they gave the oldest one up for adoption when they were teenagers, when they were on 16 and pregnant. But
Okay.
here's the thing. I'm so tired of them saying postpartum because postpartum means you had a baby. It's after you had the baby. It is postpartum depression that you supposedly have. So, yeah. So, let's see. In the first episode, I heard the 2 words mental health between Amber and Caitlin 1,250 times in an hour-long episode. So that's literally all that's going on with them, and we're on episode 2. Then we've got Macy. Macy, she keeps trying to make PCOS happen.
Make it happen?
So bad. Yes, like that is her plight. Is that the right word? Her plight, her plith.
Her plight.
Her plight. She keeps trying to make PCOS happen. I have PCOS. You guys didn't know that, did you? Because you know why? Because I don't keep trying to make it happen. She and here's the thing about it. She's not the only one. I didn't know so many women had PCOS until Teen Mom. And here's what they do. These bitches get pregnant again, and it's just, oh, I have PCOS. I didn't even think I could get pregnant. Bitch, you already had a baby. So you do know that you are capable of reproduction, but it's always because of PCOS. That's why oops, I got pregnant again. Oops, I didn't, oops.
So is one of the treatments of PCOS to have unprotected
fucking,
sex?
I guess so. I have PCOS, and yes, don't get me wrong. I'm all about awareness, but I'm not about using it for a fucking boring ass storyline. I kind of draw the line right there. I didn't even know that PCOS had a color until Macy Bookout told us on episode 2. It's teal. I had no idea.
Teal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would think it would be like a mixture of cloudy pink and red.
Well, that could be just about any disease. That's terrible. So basically, you want to assign the color of something based on the discharge it creates.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
so
think
like
they
herpes
need to
should
work
be
on
green.
that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's terrible.
Yes, that is exactly what it should be. And that's it, right? That's it in a nutshell with Teen Mom OG. Cheyenne and Corey are still doing the same thing.
How long do you think they can really like follow these girls? Because none of them are teens.
No, none of them are teens.
They're almost in their 30s, I think, right?
They are. I'll say this: Teen Mom 2 is still pretty good.
Okay.
They still. I mean, look, they've got Kaylin Laurie on there. It's gonna always be some kind of drama. And then, you know, on that show, you've got some of the girls starting businesses. Kale, graduating, juggling baby daddies. Kale, really, Kale just needs her own show. And I take that back. Jade, they added Jade last year, who she came on to the whole Teen Mom franchise because she started out on Teen Mom Young and Pregnant, which to me, they should totally get rid of Teen Mom OG and just have Teen Mom Young and Pregnant, because those bitches are stupid and they make for great entertainment.
Yeah, Teen Mom OG should just be changed.
It's just bad.
It should just be changed to Dumb MILF.
No, here's the thing, is that when your only storyline is PCOS, and that's it, oh, and that stupid fucking clothing line that her and Taylor have, that they keep trying to make that happen too. It's not going to happen. You guys have been trying to do this shit for 7 years. It's just t-shirts that you guys wear and y'all send to the other teen moms to wear on episodes. I've never seen anyone in real life, in public, with a Things That Matter t-shirt on. I haven't seen anyone in real life on social media wearing a TTM Things That Matter t-shirt, with the exception of the teen moms they send it to.
What's that other show that's on? I don't know if it's TLC or whatever. That other kind of teen pregnant show.
Oh, that's good. Unexpected.
Oh, yeah.
That's
one.
good TV right there.
That's exactly what I expect a teen pregnancy show to be.
So if you have not seen Unexpected, I'm going to give you just little piece of an episode. You've got one of the girls, I think it was Raya. Ugh. She's about in her 9th month of pregnancy. So, it's on that, okay, we don't know when this is going to happen. She wakes up one morning and she's like, oh my gosh, I think my water broke. So she's not there at her mom's with her mom. She's there with her at her boyfriend's house. And she's kind of like asking her boyfriend's mom, can you come check me? And kind of feel, because when you have your first baby, you don't really know what to expect whenever your water breaks or your mucus plug breaks. You just go by what everyone else has said, or you go by what you've seen on TV or read in a book or something like that. So you really just don't know, because some people say, oh, when your water breaks, there's a big gush of water that comes out. Some people say it kind of like trickles out, so you don't know. So she's convinced that her water has broken. Her boyfriend's mom, who's got like 7 kids, she assumed that, after she checked her, that her water broke. So they're on the way to the hospital. And then when the commercial break comes on, then when they come back, they're all in the car going back home. It was fucking cum. It was cum. She'd had sex the night before, and it was cum that she was leaking out, and she thought her water broke.
Oh my God.
That's how you know you don't fucking need a baby. Or unless that guy's got a fucking geyser, he's just pumping that much cum inside of her. I would never think that cum dripping was a water being broken.
That is the greatest show on TV.
I know. It is must-see TV. I cannot wait for the new season, because they rocked it last season.
Wow.
Yes. TLC is no longer the learning channel.
No, well, you learn,
but it's nothing like, TLC used to be a baby story.
TLC used to be actually
kind of educational.
Yeah.
No, it is a trash box, and I fucking love it. All right, moving right along. Quickly, we're going to go over 90 Day Fiance. Last week was pretty good. You had all the couples, with the exception of a couple of them, they have met. They've flown overseas to meet the people that they have been talking to from another country. We have, oh my gosh, I can't fucking stand this lady. Baby Lisa.
Baby girl Lisa.
Baby love. Baby love.
Baby love.
Lisa and Soulja Boy, not to be confused with Soulja Boy from the U.S., but this is Soulja Boy Nigerian.
Well, they're about as equally famous right now.
I mean, at least Soulja Boy had a hit, and you can understand what he was kind of saying, but this is just horrible. Yes, Lisa is just, a lot of people compare Lisa to Angela, but here's the difference. Angela was loud, rude, crude, in your face, chain smoking, but she was likable. Angela.
She was that aunt that you'd like to have at parties.
Then you have Lisa, who is all those things, but she has no personality. She talks to this dude like he is in kindergarten. Just zero respect for him. If one of his friends pisses her off, you can't be. It is literally like a mom saying, you can't be friends with him anymore.
And she really comes off like American elitist.
She really does.
Yeah.
But most of the time when you are American and elitist, you look good. She doesn't, and I don't think she has any money. She's a hospice nurse, which I don't know how much they make, but she's not rich. But then again, in Nigeria, yeah, she's pretty rich. In Nigeria, I'm a fucking billionaire. They would look at me and say, oh, okay, you know what? Let me 90 Day Fiance her ass, because I bet she's rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got Big Ed and what's Rosemary and him
Rosemary
asking
and
her to take an STD test, and she went fucking psycho on his ass. I'm like, she's gonna put a Filipino curse on him and make his neck like really big and he can't turn it, and it looks like he's got Hashimoto's disease. And I thought, wait a minute, all right, Birth already did that to him. My bad. She can't do any of that. But here's my thing, Ed, who is all of 4'11", he was one chromosome away from being a little person. He's got this disease. I don't know what it's called, but you've seen the guy. He looks like Humpty Dumpty, okay? You should be glad any bitch on planet Earth wants to fuck you, whether she has AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis, whatever. You just take what you can get. How dare he ask someone to take an STD test?
Some of the podcasts you listen to that talk about this, like the 90-Day Trash Talk and Pink Shade,
yeah,
they said, and they made a good point. It's like, if you are meeting somebody and you're about to get in a relationship and it's going to get physical, it's not a bad idea for both of you to take a test.
Yes, keyword both. Why don't we both get tested so you'll know that I'm good and I'll know that you're good?
Yeah, I think, and that would have been a way better way to approach that.
But she said, okay, and you do one too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He was like, oh, no, okay, I'll do it, but I'll wait till I get back to the U.S. No, we're going to do it here in Filipino together. Philippines, wherever the hell she's from.
Basically,
we're going to do it right here. You're too good to take the Filipino STD test?
Well, here's the funny thing. Like, he's going to trust the Filipino test enough to determine if he should put his dick there, but other way around doesn't work.
I have to wonder, with all the things, and there's many things that are wrong with Big Ed, what his penis looks like.
Knowing how the world works. Knowing how the world works, it's probably a fucking baby's arm hog. It probably is huge, because that's the ironic part of life.
I would think that a person like Big Ed, if he really did have a big dick, he would have been in some kind of porn. He's just like that.
Well, what he really should do is start playing cosplay of every fucking video game villain ever, because he looks like Dr. Robotnik from Sonic.
And he looks like the Penguin from the first Batman with
a great penguin. He'd be a great penguin.
They don't even really have to do much with him.
No.
They don't need a costume.
Just add a nose.
That's it. His nose is pretty fucked up too, though.
That's true.
He's got a nose that looks like there's an insect that has it looks like, I was watching an episode of Botched. And this lady had a nose that was kind of turned up at the tip of it, but it was in a heart shape. Ooh. That's kind of how Big Ed's nose is. He's just fucked up all around.
Yeah.
Then he's got that long hair, which I think he believes makes him look younger. It doesn't. It just makes you look greasier and more disgusting.
It does. Here's the thing. That's how you know that people's self-awareness is sometimes not there.
Yeah.
If I was Ed, I would do everything I could to be the sweetest person and the funniest person, because I got nothing else to work with, and I better, get by on something other than what I think I look like.
That's what you do in real life, James.
True.
Yeah.
But I can turn my fucking neck.
That is true. Yeah, you do have a good point there.
Yeah.
Nothing else really major going on. Some of the things just, the two bisexual chicks, I can't remember their names.
Erica and Stephanie.
Of course, you would remember the two lesbians' names.
Is that their names?
It actually is.
Stephanie and Erica?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I love the picture you put up of the girl from Australia as
Erica.
as the nerds.
Yeah,
head.
She has two-tone hair. One side of her hair is hot pink, and the other side it's actually a pretty shade of purple. Here's the thing. It's cute because she's so young, but I don't know why it has to be the Great Divide. Like, pick a color, just do all of it one color, then the next month do the other color, not both at the same time.
I wonder if she has curtains matching the drapes on that one. She does the same thing with her pussy hair.
Oh God! Oh wow! Ooh, maybe Stephanie will tell us, because right now she's celibate, so she hasn't found out.
That's true.
All right. When we get back, we're going to talk about Meghan Markle, and we finally got to see a picture of Drake's son. Adonis. So stick to the Libra Lounge. We'll be right back.
Sassy Class Boutique is the hot spot for your fashion, beauty, and home decor desires. We celebrate women of all shapes and sizes with our trendy collection of regular and plus-size clothing. Looking for the right accessories? We have upcycled Louis Vuitton handbags, vegan purses, and jewelry to add sass to your class. We also offer health and beauty products from salon-quality hair care to cruelty-free makeup. Our edgy home decor items will make you the envy of all of your neighbors. Sassy Class Boutique also offers custom items like shirts, hats, and other gifts for any occasion. All of our vendors are female-owned small businesses, and together we are Sassy Class Boutique. Located at 3709 Fatter Drive in Dickinson, Texas, 77539, or shop anytime with us at www.sassyclassboutique.com.
Welcome back to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. I hope you guys are keeping your fucking hands clean. If you don't know the proper way of washing your hands, there's so many videos right now to tell you exactly how to do it. Because obviously you didn't know how to do it in pre-K. Because if you did, we wouldn't have this widespread of the fucking coronavirus. All right. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are officially Americans right now because they have moved to LA. Donald Trump felt the need to say something about that, as he always says things about the most insignificant things that should not even be on the radar of a fucking president.
Agreed.
He's like, well, we're not going to pay for your security. Motherfucker, I don't think they asked you to. Now, I agree with him, but I'm thinking since we're in the middle of this pandemic, that is something that he doesn't have to put out there. That should just be something he tells the people in his office, like in the Oval Office. We're not going to pay for this shit. I don't give a fuck who they are. But just so we all know, I'm going to brief everybody, we're not paying for Meghan Markle and that redheaded boy's security. They're going to have to do them themselves. I think it should have just stopped right there. Send it out. Let Prince Harry and them know we're not paying for their security. That's it. But of course, in true Donald Trump fashion, no, he has to let the whole wide world know. It's like, okay, Donald, we get it. Which I agree with him. We should not have to pay for their security, but I just don't like Meghan Markle. I don't like her at all. I never have liked her. There's just something about her. I don't think that she's nearly as into Prince Harry as he is into her. This bitch had a plan from the get-go.
You think so?
I really feel like it. I feel like she's going to have one more kid and then leave. That's what I think. And I also think that she wished there was some kind of way that she can let the world know that she wasn't half black. But unfortunately for her, the white side of her family's fucking ghetto trash. So she just stuck with the black mom. So yeah, I don't like her. I think she is always up to something. I think she poses for everything. Everything's just so calculated. I just don't like her. I don't know what it is. And don't come to Texas. Stay in LA. Because if I see him, I'm like, look, these are all the reasons I don't like you. Let me pull my phone out. I got notes to tell you about. Just something I don't know. I don't like her. What about you? You're like, oh, she's hot. I like her.
No, I have a problem with monarchies in general. Like a bunch of millionaires with no job. So I don't care anything about them.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to break free of all that. They want to make their own money. They don't want to take the Queen's money anymore, which they're not. And that came with them stepping down as senior royals.
See, Prince Harry and Prince
William.
I liked them so much for so long because they were, one served in the military.
Right.
I mean, granted, he's a royal,
but still,
they seem like decent guys.
Right.
And now it's just turned into this fucking, I married an actress.
Yes.
Now I don't like him anymore.
I still like Prince Harry. What I don't like is the wedge that has been put in between him and his brother.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Everyone fell in love with Princess Diana. She was everyone's princess. When you think about the royal family, you didn't really think about the queen. You thought about Princess Diana. Even after she divorced Charles, it was still Princess Diana. She had these two boys that she loved so much, and then even after she died, you still can see glimpses of Diana in her boys.
Well, yeah, I mean we've grown up with those
These
boys,
kids, yeah.
You know?
And Megan just has come in, and like Black people always do, they fuck shit up, and that is what she has done.
It's just her and her dad and
the white
drama.
side of her family is horrific.
It just to me it just stains everything about it.
I was happy. I will say this. I was very impressed with the fact that Prince Harry. People have to remember Prince Harry's never going to be the king, because you've got Prince Charles after the Queen dies. If Prince Charles doesn't recover from coronavirus, that's going to be one for the history books right there. Anyways, Prince Harry. I mean, it's going to be Prince Charles, then Prince William, then Prince William's children. They are before Harry.
Yeah.
So he knows. Look, I'm never going to be king. I fell in love with this biracial chick. I think I'm going to keep her around. I'm going to marry her. That's fine. And I even appreciated the fact that the queen said, okay, I'm going to accept this. We're going to let this happen. But damn, he just picked the wrong Black bitch. He should have put like Skylar. If he would have waited a couple of years, Skylar's going to be 18 at the end of May. Can you fucking imagine me and Skylar up in Buckingham Palace?
Yeah, I can actually.
We really got kicked out in the first 45 minutes.
Yep.
They got to go. So,
well, actually, so check this out. I was looking at the line of succession just now. So from Queen Elizabeth to Prince Charles, Prince Charles to Prince William, then William to Prince George.
I just said that.
But oh, that's right. Henry is married. Which one's married to Meghan Markle?
Harry.
Okay, you're right. Okay.
I'm not talking about fucking Harry Potter. I'm talking about Prince Harry. Put the phone down.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't try to check me on something that you have absolutely not. I just said Prince Charles, if he doesn't die of coronavirus, then if he does, then it's going to be Prince William is king. And then his kids, they're all before Harry.
Yeah, Harry's number 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's never going to become king. All right. Meghan Markle, I will say that I like her fashion. That's about it. Everything else I don't like. And bitch, your edges are not as straight as you think you are. We can see the Negroid in you. Trust and believe. Speaking of Negroids, Drake finally allowed the world to see what his son, Adonis, who is the son that he had with the ex-French porn star, I can't even remember her name, because the only important thing is that she was a French porn star. There's a such thing as porn star, but fucking French porn star? That bitch probably having sex with horses and shit. I mean,
well, no, France. You're thinking Germany when it comes to weird porn sex.
No, I just don't think there's anything that a fucking French porn star won't do.
Well, France is pretty refined.
What?
I'm just saying. In the world of porn, Germany and Japan lead the like weird kink industry.
And then what's after them? France.
No, it's other Asian countries actually, but.
Well, good thing no one listens to you. They're just going to believe what I said. Anywho, she showed a picture of the little boy, and he's cute, but he looks nothing like Drake, and he doesn't even look anything like his mom. He's got bushy, curly, blonde hair and big blue eyes, and he is white. I mean, you can tell there's Negroid in him, but he looks nothing like Drake, and the internet went crazy like Drake needs to take a DNA test. He took 3. But here's the thing. You never know how genes are going to go, because the little boy looks just like Drake's mom. I mean, it is like when he was in utero, he saw Drake's mom and said, you know what? I think I'm going to look like her. I've seen everyone else. I think I'm going to take her features and have those when I come out. So he's really cute. I'm so glad we finally got to see Adonis. I hope he does great things. Anyway, let me see. Oh, Tiger King. Got to touch on Tiger King, if just only for a brief moment. They are deciding to reopen the missing case of Don Lewis.
Are you serious?
Who was the husband of Carol Baskin. And only because I cannot talk about Tiger King without doing it. Carol Baskin killed her husband, fed him to the tigers. Changed my mind. Dang it! That's my Joe Exotic voice. Does it sound like Joe?
It sounds like Joe if he was a black woman.
Anywho, so they're reopening the missing persons case because I'm sure, can you imagine how many people have emailed or written to the detectives of that case?
Oh my God, I
Yeah.
can't imagine.
Yes. So I'm curious to see. Okay, this is what I think. I think two things. I think Don, okay, I think three things. I think Don double crossed someone in Costa Rica and got killed. Two, I think Don had an airplane crash and died. And then I think Carol Baskin killed him and fed him to the divers. Change my mind. Change it. So yeah, I can't wait to see how this goes. And they even have Don's attorney, who he worked very closely with, who is willing to help out with the investigation. I can't wait to see how this plays out, and I hope they do a very sloppy network docu-series about it. I'm putting it in my queue right now, and hasn't even been produced, but it's gonna be good stuff.
I have seen a few different memes where people have put out hypothetical castings for the dramatization.
Me too.
Oh my God!
Yes, it's great. Look. There's some people who are like, I can't believe you guys are watching this. This is so stupid. Fuck you. You have no personality. You have no fucking sense of humor. This shit is the greatest thing. Okay, look. Right now, if you want to see the top two things that are trending, it is Tiger King, then coronavirus. I think it's Tiger King first. Change my mind. Change it.
The new thing to say now.
Yeah, so right now James and I are currently listening to the podcast about Tiger King, which I'll say this. After you watch the Netflix series, most definitely go and listen to the podcast because the podcast gives you so much more information. For example, the Netflix series does not cover the fact that Joe Exotic was married to a man for over 12 years before he even met the first straight guy that he convinced was gay with oral sex and meth. But apparently this guy that he was married to at first was truly the love of his life. They said Joe Exotic was a sometimes thing. It was just Joe. He was really in love. His husband died of complications from HIV. He actually died basically in Joe's arms. And they said once he died, I can't remember his name, I think it was Brian. They said once Brian died, there was no more controlling of Joe Exotic. This husband was the perfect balance. You know, there was Joe Exotic when it was time to be Joe Exotic, then there was just Joe. But once he died, it was just, they said he was completely heartbroken, and it was Joe Exotic all the motherfucking time. So most definitely check that out. All of the episodes have not been released. I think we listened to the first one, and then there was a special one that went with the second husband that had the meth teeth.
Man,
I'm just amazed his name.
How good of a con man is Joe, where he
to
can
convince
take straight guys
that he gives them a blowjob and meth.
That they might be gay.
Yeah, and they know I'm really not gay, but maybe I'm just a little bit gay.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. Once you suck a dick, you're pretty much gay.
Oh, forever.
Yeah. You can go back and live with a woman, reproduce with a woman, but everyone's gonna know that you sucked a dick before.
Not only that, you're gonna lose every argument you ever get into from that point on. Because,
motherfucker, you gay.
Well, basically, I believe this. Well, I believe this. Well, yeah, but didn't you suck a dick once?
Didn't you take it up the ass for like a gram of meth? Yeah,
Yeah, you can't argue anymore.
No. Before we go to bitch, please, I'm gonna say we all need to take a moment of silence for all the side chicks who are getting fucking no attention, no extra money, no dicking downs or anything. Their phone calls are not getting returned back. Their text messages aren't being read. This is a bad time for side chicks because all your fucking dudes are stuck at home with their families.
Bad time.
They can't see you. It's okay, side chicks. Look, the cure is coming. Just stay home. We can slow this down and you can go back to being side chick number one.
What they should do is petition to be an essential business.
Blowjobs are essential.
Well, it's funny because in Greg Abbott's new executive order, he actually calls out massage establishments as non-essential.
And I need a massage so bad. I don't even need a happy ending. I just need the massage. All right. So our bitch please of the week is going to, and I know you guys are going to be surprised that I'm saying this, but it's going to go to Cardi B.
What?
Yes. Y'all know Cardi is my girl. But Cardi, she fell in love just the same as I did and everyone else in the universe. She fell in love with Joe Exotic. So much to the point she wanted to get his case reopened and completely funded. Okay.
Cardi B did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But she decided to go. She decided to set up a GoFundMe for the case to raise money. And GoFundMe, they shut that shit down.
Oh shit.
This is why she's getting the bitch please. Not because I'm all for Cardi. We need to reopen this case. We need to get Joe out of jail. I agree with you. But bitch, you like a goddamn multi-millionaire. You pay for it. That's what I would do. Yeah. If I were a multi-millionaire, I'd be like, Joe, don't worry about it. I believe Kara Baskin killed her husband, fed him to a tiger, and we're gonna get you out of jail. That's what I would do. Cardi B, why would you want for other people during this time where people are not even working to do a GoFundMe to get Joe Exotic out of jail? Fuck, bitch, you pay for it. I mean, am I wrong in that?
No, I think you're totally right.
Yeah, that was like that.
Put your own money up.
Yes, I'm like,
sing a song. Why don't she
should do a whole song and get all the proceeds and sales go to Joe Exotic's case.
Well, that stupid City Girls twerk song, she was painted up like a tiger. What an opportunity.
James has another good idea. Cardi, have your people call me in, James. We'll get this all worked out. Joe, you hang on, brother. We're going to get you out of prison. Because he's in Texas now. They moved him to a Texas prison.
Did they?
He's even closer to me.
Are you serious? When did they do that?
Recently.
I thought he was still in Chickasaw.
Nope. He is in Texas.
Will you find out which one?
He's in quarantine right now for 14 days, though.
Okay, will you find out which one?
No, I saw it. I saw it the other day, and I will find out which one it is.
Well,
we are on the case, Joe Exotic. You know why? James, do you know why? Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because Kara Baskin killed her husband, fed him to the tigers. Change your mind. Change it. And with that, we'll see you guys next week.
It's the Libra Lounge. The Libra Lounge. Ooh.